Hey everybody, it's Alexx Mack, and I'm hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
So let's talk about your move coming in to LA. You started out writing at a young age as well, right?
Yeah.
What was the first song that you even put to paper? Do you remember that?
I think it had something to do with like puppies, and I don't know. It was like one of those very like cliche kid songs for sure. I was about 7, and I would sit in my parents' like front yard with like my guitar. Didn't know one chord. I was just before I learned anything, and I would just strum really loud and horribly and entertain my neighbors and sing about cotton candy. I don't know.
So what made you actually really focus on music as opposed to anything else?
It's just always what I've been most passionate about. Okay. It's the thing that like, I'd be in school, but I'd be thinking about what new songs I wanted to listen to or what new songs I wanted to learn to sing and things like that. And when I was about like 10, the first CD that I bought was the All-American Rejects Swing Swing.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a great one. And it inspired me to kind of take the writing aspect seriously. Yes, at 10 or 11. I don't remember exactly how old I was. And after that, it was just like I knew exactly what I wanted to do.
And then you made your move out here. Initially it was for something else, though. It was for an audition, right?
Yeah, it was for an audition for a movie, a musical. And I remember I was, I think I just turned 18, and I looked at my dad. We stepped off the plane, and I was like, I'm living here. And he was like, yeah, we'll see about that. And I was like, no, I'm never living anywhere other than LA, and I haven't since. Yeah.
And now that, I mean, you do have that background in a way of wanting to do acting, I guess. Have you done anything aside from music, or has it just been specifically on music at the moment?
It's been all about music. Acting's really fun, and it's something that I love, but like at the end of the day, music is what I'm most passionate about. Like being able to express myself through songs and using my voice, and yeah, I love that.
And you've recently released a video for a new single, Sunglasses, yeah. Which is like perfect weather for it. Seriously. As well. But let's talk a little bit about the video process of this song. What was that like for you? Because this is like the third video that you've shot, right?
It was so much fun. It went so quickly, so smoothly. Noel, who directed the video, is just like a creative genius. All the props and everything that you see in the video, he like created. Like he did the VHS setup, everything. He's just genius. And it was so much fun. We started doing shots at like noon, and we were getting really into character, and it was awesome. It was really fun. Some of my closest friends were in it, so it was fun to like get drunk and dance with them, because that's what the song is about.
You gotta have fun with it.
Exactly.
So how different was it shooting a video for this song as opposed to your first time with I believe it was Bad, right?
Yeah, that was the first single off of this EP. So like when I shot that video, it was very storyline driven. It was, we had certain shots that we had to get by certain times. It was so much fun, but it was more like we were acting, less like we were just like having fun with it and going with the song. So that was cool.
And with the EP that's coming out October 9th, Like We're Famous, you have 4 tracks on that. Can you break down the tracks, what the production was like for each track?
Well, we started off with Bad, which is like really about acting on your intuition and just like seeing someone that you want and going for it and not really caring, which is so much fun. And then
you gotta live your life.
Exactly, just do it. You want it, go get it. That's how I look at life. No, and like Sunglasses was fun. We did that with guy named Chris Bernard and a guy named Nightstar, and we just got into a room, and Nightstar had a bass track going that he created, and he was like, I heard this and I started messing with it and I thought of you, and we just started writing to it, and it was so amazing. And the whole EP moves in like a sequence of events. So like the first song is like when you meet someone. Sunglasses is like when you're bringing them around your friends and you're partying. And then the third song that's coming out is a love song. And then the last song is a breakup song. So it's perfect. A little bit of everything. Exactly.
Now, prior to releasing this, you had released a single, Sparks.
Yeah.
And it's a little different from this stuff today. But why didn't you choose to add Sparks to this EP?
I felt like as I've grown, I've fine-tuned my sound. And I think that for this EP, I wanted to lean towards something more pop, still with that fun flair that Sparks has. Right. And I just thought, since, you know, this EP is coming out now at this like important time in my life where I'm kind of experiencing who I am and learning about myself, that I would keep that material together and let Sparks be its own thing and have its own moment.
And where do you think you are today as far as a writer? How do you feel you've progressed since, you know, the first Puppy song you wrote?
Yeah, I think I'm better at expressing myself and my feelings, and I'm better at I don't know, just like describing my emotions and what I'm going through, and it makes a lot more sense now.
Now, do you prefer writing when you go into the studio? Do you prefer writing out just anywhere else?
I mean, like, I'm the person where I'll be walking down the street and I'll be like, stop, I can't do more than one thing at once, and like I jot down lyrics. Like, it hits me out of nowhere most of the time, but I really love being in a studio because you have that vibe of like a lot of great things have been created here and we can make something amazing, and yeah.
That's cool. Now, have you experienced any performances, the live show scene? What is that like for you?
I have not really done a lot of performances here yet. I did one over Christmas at the Staples Center. They had like a Christmas thing. It was really fun. It was awesome. It's an adrenaline rush, and it's really cool. And it was completely lit, so I could see everyone in the audience. And I like seeing people like turn around and start dancing and getting into it. And I'm really excited about the shows that I am going to be doing to promote this EP.
Right. And do you have tour plans aside from spot-on shows?
Nothing set in stone yet.
All right, so the EP drops October 9th.
Yes.
Why should they pick up the EP? Those that have heard your name and your music, and those that haven't, why should they pick it up?
Because
what is it about the EP?
It's some awesome. Well, okay, here's the thing. I wrote this EP to kind of show younger people that you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. Like, all the songs are kind of like, go out there, get what you want, express yourself, be who you want to be, and it's okay to do that. So if you're looking to listen to some fun music and dance to some fun music and also kind of pick up on that message, then you'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you always been open like this to try new things or expressing yourself the way that you do?
I came from like a town where I was really weird. No one else did what I did. No one else really expressed themselves through their clothes or music or anything like that. So I think there was a time where I was kind of like withholding all of that inside of me, and then it wasn't until I moved here where I was like, I am going to be exactly who I want to be, and like a free spirit and do whatever. And right. So yeah, that definitely progressed when I moved here.
Do you think you'd still be here today though if you had stayed in Florida? Like the EP would have been released, the music that you do?
No, because over the past few years it would have been so different. This city, the people here have, you know, helped mold me into who I am and have helped create this EP alongside of me just through experiences and all that stuff. So yeah.